Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of Untitled Campfire project. I am joined here with, as usual, Andy, aka Anand, aka Andy,
Yo,
and I am also joined here with Aditya Dinesh, aka Adi, aka Dinesh, aka Science Guy.
Hey, what's up?
So we left off the last episode. We ended the last episode with Adi's quite fascinating creepypasta story.
Yes, sir.
He left one story for us that he was gonna open with for this episode. So
Mhm.
those of you who are like listening and wanted to hear the next story, well, this is the episode. So Adi will now present that story for you. Adi, do you want to give a quick
Yay.
introduction as to who you are and where you're from before your story?
Nah, they can. Nah,
Nah, give like a
Nah,
tragic
Mukesh,
story,
eh?
like a tragic background,
tragic story.
like your dad used to beat you. We'll give golden buzzer and all.
Damn, bro. Nah.
Yeah, for the effect. Come on, do it.
My dad didn't beat me, and he used to bully me back in school.
Whoa,
Wow.
Yeah.
Has the horror story started?
Other than
Adi. You're actually going to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, my life was pretty peaceful. So no horror story. So the story I have today, it's from Reddit. It's from a subreddit called r/no sleep. Yeah,
Mm.
it's kind of hated and also has a huge fan base. But
Kind
another
of
great,
hated.
people, it's kind of memed on because all the stories there are like teenager fan fiction kind of stories. It's all wannabe type of stories. You know,
Oof.
it's kind of cringe. Some of the stories.
So are you like for them or against them? I don't get it.
I'm not really into because it's so the story I have is kind of structured like the story you brought, the book story, the short story kind of thing. It's structured weirdly and it's yeah, too much literature, not for me. Yeah, that's how this is.
Fair, cool. Does it have like a title you can give us?
It does have a title, but it kind of I'm not gonna say it because it
You
ruins.
lost it.
No, no, it's right here. I'm not gonna
Oh,
say it
okay.
because it ruins the thingy.
Was it like the last one?
What last one?
Your last story title.
No. Wait.
Oh, come resurrection.
Oh my God. No, it's
Yeah.
not that. Yeah. So the
See,
writer.
I'm not gonna be out here on a podcast episode saying that. That's why, like, I just wanted you to say.
What? Come resurrection.
Yeah,
Really? Wow.
Why?
Bro, that's
why
such a-
won't you say come resurrection?
that's such a bad word, bro. Resurrection, like Jesus,
Yeah, it's,
can you-
it's resurrection.
Bro, you-
Adi, bleep it out. Resurrection.
bro.
Resurrection.
bro.
What?
Come on, man. We
Um,
have. No, we don't. I was gonna
No.
say we have. No, we don't. No, we don't. Under 18 viewers, no shot. What do you mean?
I mean, even in case you're here, that's on you because we have put an explicit warning before publishing it on any platform.
Have we?
So if you're still here, yeah, obviously, bro, we cuss and everything.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah, you think you're gonna get away with stories like come resurrection on
Ayo,
on
ayo.
Don't forget
a
the bleep.
non-
Don't forget the bleep. Don't forget the bleep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're just making Adi's job hard.
Should we
Um,
just randomly start swearing and he has to just
Yeah.
bleep everything?
Resurrection.
Nah, he's
No,
gonna-
I'll just edit in a very offensive
Oh,
slur and you.
Yeah,
no,
dude,
no,
dude,
no,
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 no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no, wait, 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 wait.
no, no.
Don't make it sound like we've
no.
said some sus shit that you're going to put in because we have
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Adi?
that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. What?
Hey, no, bro.
You got nothing on me. What?
Then
I'm out here.
stop fucking around. Okay.
Yeah,
let
yeah,
me-
it's
let
been
me
it's been long.
read my-
Okay, guys, we're just killing. This is gonna get edited out 100%. 4 minutes from this starting are gonna get
Jesus
edited
Christ.
out. I can see it coming.
Okay, just say
Yeah.
anything random now. Say anything. It's gonna get edited anyway. Say anything. Andy, say it, bro. I know what you want to say.
No, da.
You want to say some mad shit. No, it's gonna get edited. Say it, bro. I can see it in your face. Say it, bro. Say the words.
So like, babies, right?
Yeah.
Like if
Bro, keep going.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. No, fuck you.
Why? It's gonna get edited out. No one's gonna hear this.
No, it's okay. I don't wanna risk it. Why don't you say it? Fucking.
Nah, I don't got nothing to say. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's.
Adi's just randomly going to take a leak, guys. He'll. Yeah.
Yeah, once
We hope
he's-
he doesn't get lost in the woods.
Yes, once he comes back, he can. Oh shit! Did you hear that wolf howl, bro? What if Adi went and got eaten by the wolf?
Bro, you're tripping. It's not a wolf.
Then what is it? A cat?
It's a wild dog. Have you seen those African wild dogs? They're fucking wild. Like, it's
African? No,
like. Yeah. Arey, bro, they're like dogs, but not.
but African.
Yeah.
What is the
I
difference?
mean, they're just called wild dogs, I think.
If,
But I saw a video titled African Wild Dogs. So I'm like confused.
but what's the difference? You don't know do you not know the difference between?
They're skinnier than your usual dogs, but fucking fierce. Like they're fierce. They'll eat a human up easy. Yeah, they're very ferocious.
So okay, African wild.
They're always
dogs,
in
huh?
hounds and shit, so they can even attack.
Bro, why are you
leopards
saying
and
this,
shit.
bro? What if you can't? Don't say this now.
What?
Simply- bro? Where is Adi? He's gone.
Bro, it's okay, bro. He'll be back.
You sure?
He'll be back. Bro, there are no wild dogs in India. To my knowledge, at least.
Which
And
is
my knowledge is very, very limited. so I
yeah,
don't
bro.
know.
He's
I'm so
he's
sorry.
gone
I'm
to
so
pee.
sorry.
What if? He,
Hey, I
oh,
can
he's
see
back.
him. I can
He's
see
back.
him.
He's back.
I
He's
can
back.
see him. Yo,
I-
fucking wash your hands,
What?
bro.
Bro, did you see any African wild dogs?
No. Why?
Okay, thank God.
Did you see wolves?
So we just heard like a howl type thing. So
Oh, yeah, my Wi-Fi.
You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
No.
or is that the noise you make while peeing? Just tell
I
us.
wasn't
Probably.
paying. My Wi-Fi crashed, bro. What the?
Wi-Fi.
You made up one
We
whole
on-
story.
We on
Nice.
we on data out here, bro. 2G things.
Oh.
What do you mean
Yeah, I
Wi-Fi?
have good Wi-Fi, bro. Except
2G things.
How do you have? Alright, okay, you're back anyway.
Yeah,
Don't think much
okay.
about it. Tell the story.
So the story is by writer Life is Strange. Me too. Already said that. But
Life is cringe.
strange. Life is strange. Me
Strange.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that like a game?
Is it?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, it is.
Square
I'm pretty
Enix.
sure it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I-
ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna start the story now.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did that out.
Keep that in.
I'm-
No,
I'm keeping that in.
please, bro. Asmi will kill me, bro. Asmi, no, Asmi will actually kill me.
Do you mean Sheila?
Yeah, Sheila, you mean?
What?
We're not name dropping,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
Come
straight
on.
up no.
Bro,
No
she
holding
will.
back.
Oh yeah, by the way, last episode, Alfu was like, "Thanks for giving me a shout out." I was like, I wasn't sure if you want to keep. I wasn't sure if you would, want me to say the name. So he was like, "Next time you do it right." So big shout out to Alfa Naushad.
Next time you do it right. Nah, bro. What Alfu?
I
Too
mean,
much.
not like that,
Alfu,
not
who
in
do you
that
think you are,
tone.
da?
Not in that
Simply, if you
tone.
do it
But
too much.
how are you, my brother? I'll see you soon. Shout out to Alfayed. We'll have him as a guest someday. Let's see. Hopefully.
Nah.
Hopefully.
Nah.
Bruh. Alfu is just playing. Bro. Don't worry. Yeah, Adi, go ahead.
Man. This is not my child. That was all I could think. Honey, said my husband, is everything alright? Who is this? I said, staring at the little girl I've never seen before, standing in my house, dressed up in my daughter's clothes. Where is Liza? My husband gave me a worried look, and the girl who was not Liza looked positively terrified. What do you mean? Said my husband. Are you alright? Why was he evading my question? Why couldn't he answer? I took a deep breath, tried to remain calm. I'll be alright, I said, as soon as you tell me where my daughter is. My husband frowned and the little girl's eyes welled up with moisture. My husband placed a protective hand over her shoulder and leaned down to whisper in her ear. Go upstairs, honey. Sorry. Go upstairs, honey, he said. Mommy's not feeling well. The girl wasted no time in doing what she said. She clutched her school books to her chest and barreled past me. Rushing upstairs, I heard the door of my daughter's room slam. The look on my husband's face was a mix of pity and restrained anger. You haven't been taking your medication, he said. Don't try to deny it. I can see it in your eyes. I waved my hand in a dismissive gesture.
A quick pause.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I have a suggestion. Can you wake up,
What?
bro? What is this? Why you sound so dead?
Hey, sorry, bro. I'm trying.
What is this?
See, I'm not trying to
Go
do.
wash your face.
I'm not trying to do a weird voice, so I'm trying
Go
to keep like serious
snort.
face.
No, don't do anything. Don't do anything, bro.
No, it's okay. Just
Energy, bro.
See, Aditya, problem क्या है ना देखो तुम अगर मुंबई आना चाहते हो little more energy, bro. Just a
Why,
little,
man?
Bro,
just a little bit.
It's
Just a
like
little bit.
you're slowly dying, bro. Don't do that.
Tired. More energy.
Dude, see,
Come
if
on,
it
man.
actually happens, then like yeah, you will have called it.
What?
What him, bro? Don't say it like
What?
that.
Guys,
What?
Adi yaar, go ahead please.
Right. Jesus.
Sid is
Where did I stop? Yeah, where did I stop,
Wallahi.
guys? Sid, you tell me, where did I stop? No, Andy. I
Bro,
didn't ask
I'm
you.
getting classroom flashbacks,
tell
bro.
Sid.
Don't. Wait.
Also-
Slam the door is what I heard last, and then you kind
Bro,
of.
that
went,
was half an
"Wait."
hour ago.
No, bro. Bro, she went
It
upstairs, slammed the door.
literally wasn't.
Bro, the slam door
I think-
effect is in my
I think
head.
the last thing I heard was you're not taking your meds. I waved my hand in a dismissive gesture or something.
Yeah. Right. I waved my hand
Full
in this.
marks.
Look at you, smug bastard.
God damn it.
Yeah, bro, bastard, yeah. Dance class.
What?
Bro, dude, nah.
I remember episode 3 Adi making that announcement. He's like, before this podcast begins. I'm like, podcast?
What's wrong with podcast?
It's, I don't know, it's American pronunciation.
Oh, you're
innit?
gatekeeping language now. Come on. Jesus Christ.
Gatekeeping.
Oh.
Podcast. What do you say, podcast?
Yeah.
What's wrong with podcast?
bro.
Cast?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, C-A-S-T. How do you pronounce that?
Cast.
Aight, what's wrong with cast then? There's nothing wrong with
There's
cast.
nothing, bro. It's just unusual, you know. It's funny. I love
You
it.
also go and get shawarmas
You bring
after the
diversity
dance
to the
class.
thing. Dance class.
Oh my god, man.
I like how you started.
Can't
I like how
do
you
this.
started clowning me, but then it just shifted back to Adi again. Yeah, I somehow escaped.
he brought it on himself.
I somehow
He's like,
escaped.
1 second, how do you say cast? Cast.
I know Adi,
Okay,
continue,
this is
but
gonna
give a
go
little
way
bit
too
more
long. Adi,
Josh,
please.
bro.
Yeah.
Put voices,
Yeah.
do like effects, man. Like,
Hey, I don't do
Cocaine
that
चाहिए
shit,
क्या
bro.
तेरे को? You want
What?
cocaine?
bro,
What?
you can't
What?
be saying that.
You
Bro.
can't encourage
What do
that,
you?
bro.
You can't say that. What do you mean?
What? I said ukling. You don't know what ukling is?
What?
Yeah,
It's not a thing.
That, it's that herb, bro. It's a herb. It's really good.
Herb. What?
Yeah. It's
Hi
like-
guys,
it's like
welcome to
ashwagandha.
Untitled Campfire Project, where we tell horror stories, but not really. Adi, keep going.
I'm
See.
pretty sure they figured that out by now.
Yeah, simply.
Yeah, Adi, go
You
ahead.
ruined the pacing
Sorry.
of the story, oh, come on.
Bro, what pacing? You're
Wow.
going at 2 miles per hour.
Pacing.
You're going like your engine is dying. You're on the highway.
नहीं, एक काम कर.
Yeah.
How long is it? Were you halfway through the story?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
चलो.
थोड़ी और energy Aditya.
Just add some.
It's not about the what the fuck? What am I doing? Yeah, it's not about narration, bro. It's the story. It's the concept.
Bhai, so if we can't hear means to kaisa?
Oh, you can't hear it. Okay.
Yeah, you're just slowly going. But give some effect also now.
Alright. Um, I waved my hand in dismissive gesture. I don't need them, I said. They make my mind all fuzzy. The anger on my husband's face became less restrained, well edged frown lines beneath his lips deepened. Do you remember what happened the last time you said that? He asked. The suggestion was enough. A swarm of shattered and confused images flooded my mind, like the waves of nausea that comes before vomit. My husband screaming, covered in blood. Look what you made me do. He was um SHRI shrieking. Is that a word? Shrieking? I have no idea.
Do you want it to be a word? It can.
Bro,
It's a weird looking word. That's why. It's,
shrieking.
it looks like Shrek. but
Shrikant
it's
is a
not.
word.
Yeah. It looks like an Indian word. Yeah, that's what it is.
She can't.
Shrikant.
Oh my God. Hey, we're getting to the intense part of the story, bro. We can't do this. Alright. I'll do that again. Look what you made me do. He was shrieking. Look what you made me do.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. This guy.
Look what you
We
made
both
me do.
okay. Nah. This guy, the number of times you said it and the number of times we synced up with the dance. Bro. Okay. Keep going. Come on. Finish it off. Do it. No interruptions. Yeah.
Okay, look what you made me do. That's where I stopped.
Bro, you're doing this on purpose, bro.
I'm just saying you remember
उसके
till
बाद,
there, no?
हाँ, तो उसके बाद,
okay.
we remember that, yeah.
Okay. I felt the floor tilt beneath me, and before I knew what happened, I found myself falling backwards into my husband's arms. Hot tears were streaming down my cheeks, and my body convulsed with violent sobs. My husband gently brushed my hair and whispered in my ear. Shh, he cooed. It's not real, honey. I promise that it's not real. I silently nodded my assent. I let him carry me to our bedroom and lay me down gently down on the bed. He walked over the dresser where he kept the cocktail of drugs that I took every day to maintain my sanity. I swallowed them gratefully. Soon my mind was going fuzzy. I could feel myself becoming a fileable zombie that could be told anything, made to do anything. Of course, I knew it was wrong. That the girl was not Liza. I knew that it wasn't me who was been driven insane by our daughter's death, but my husband. I knew he had kidnapped that girl when she was a toddler and brainwashed her into believing she was Liza. But most importantly, I knew that if I didn't take my pills, if I shattered his precariously built illusion that he would kill the girl and start all over again, just like he did last time. The end.
Damn. It's all about obsessions and shit, innit?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your obsessions?
Bro, I'm obsessed with Vico turmeric. Hashtag not
Vico
an ad.
turmeric, nahi cosmetic. Please, if anyone from Vico is hearing, please
Yes, bro.
listening.
I'll live
Yes,
in
sir.
Vico
We'll take
turmeric.
anything.
Yeah. Alright, okay, to the
turmeric.
story now.
The story, yes.
Yes. I mean, to
So-
be like, that's one thing we'll never be able to understand, right? Like a feeling of
The
losing.
story.
That's kind of
I'm sorry.
disrespectful to my
That's
boy
very-
Ali, bro.
Very
That's very
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
Wow, y'all want to speak? I actually followed the story more than you. Okay.
Bruh, I'm about
What
to
was the
bring up.
girl's name?
I'm
What
ab-
was the girl's name?
Liza. I'm about to bring up the theme, bro. Let me conduct my. So like one thing we'll never be able to understand is the loss of a child, which like in my opinion is one of the like most painful things that can happen to you as a human being. Like losing a relative, losing like a parent or losing a friend is definitely horrible. But there's something like really like painful that about losing a child, you know, and that's something that we can't really that feeling we won't know, and hopefully we never will, you know, but like that can like lead to a lot of things, and so this dad becomes outright like he just has to replace that empty hole, and so he finds this other kid and makes. I mean, as long as it's not okay, I'm about to say some mad
Yeah.
shit. As
He's like,
if it's like some forceful adoption, like he's not like kidnapped this girl from some other family. Like if this girl doesn't have a family and he's taken her. That is, nah. I'm not justifying it. Am I? I'm not. I'm just like, he's not like
no,
being.
it makes sense.
Yeah, he's not being crazy and like capturing her. He's giving her a life, but just replacing like his daughter with her, and that girl becomes his
Yeah.
daughter. And as a toddler, she won't have much sense of identity anyway. Is this mad? What I'm saying? Am I not supposed to be saying this?
No, it's one
No,
side.
IDK, we'll find out.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I'm saying some mad shit.
The guy-
Some toddler activists are gonna come at me now, bro. I don't know. Like,
Toddler activist.
By the way,
so-
there's another side. There's a different theory to this. But before that, Andy, what do you have to say about the story?
the guy sounds like opposite KSI, bro.
Opposite KSI.
oh my
Oh
god.
wow! Oh wow!
Oh my god. Out of all the jokes you could make, why did you pick KSI,
Yeah,
bro?
dude.
I
KSI.
feel like
love him.
Charlie Sheen or someone. No. 2.5 Men.
Okay. I don't know that shit.
Too old,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
You don't know who
Yeah,
Charlie
too
Sheen
old.
is?
He's
I
gone,
know who
bro.
Martin Sheen is.
Who's
Not Charlie
Martin
Sheen.
Sheen?
Okay. We're clearly different
Wait, who is Martin
watchers.
Sheen?
He's an actor, da. Anyway, listen. So, the story
If he can remember it.
was.
Yeah.
It's like a. I
This
could
is like
totally
me and
see-
Viva. Ma'am, can you repeat?
what is perception? Perception, I think, is
My perception of perception. Actually, I've perceived nothing. Continue. Two marker.
so. I could I can totally see this as a movie, you know, with a very nice. It's like that movie. It's what's that movie called?
John Wick.
House at the End of the Street or something like that. It's a movie like that. So that's all I have to say,
Oh,
bro.
wait, are you talking about Don't Breathe?
Didn't really. No, not Don't Breathe. Not
Don't Breathe also has a similar concept. No, the guy kidnaps the woman who killed like his daughter. Spoilers if anyone hasn't watched it. And
I
he's
haven't watched
he
it.
art he. Do you want me to say what he does?
No.
Why?
Don't Breathe.
I mean,
Horror
you ruined
effect.
the story already.
No, but horror effect. Come on, like people listening in the podcast could. Okay,
That's
go
enough horror
watch
effect.
Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But don't-
similar, I guess.
Yeah.
So another theory for the story was, so this is from a comment on the story, on the post. So apparently, some people have a theory that the mother or the lady, she has a condition called capgras delusion.
Cap
So
what?
capgras. It's
No. You know this is great. Wait, explain what that is. Like spell it out and all, so that our listeners also gain this knowledge.
It's
That's amazing.
spelled CAPGRAS. It's also known as imposter syndrome. So it's a
What?
yeah, it's a
I know imposter syndrome, but
yeah,
Of course
it's
you
a
do.
so it's not from Among Us, no.
oh,
It's a
okay.
it's a psychological condition. Wait, I'm reading this from Google.
Nah, give natural information, bro. Don't
So
Google.
basically, it's when people they think that a close person, a loved one, is being replaced with an imposter. They look and they sound. They are just like them, the person they knew, but they are a different person, and they have this delusion that it's not the person I knew before. Similar to schizophrenia or something.
Just
This
like
is
how
the opposite in imposter syndrome. I know.
Just like
the one I
how-
know about is completely different.
What is it?
It's like, isn't it like you don't really feel that you deserve whatever you have? You feel like an imposter in a group.
Oh, that's not imposter syndrome. That's
What is it then?
yeah,
That's
it's
insecurity,
it's
basically, right?
no.
And I'm not saying it
No,
as a
that's a
joke.
thing
Like,
too.
yeah,
That's
it's a thing, I
it's a
guess.
thing. It is imposter something. I was
Oh,
thinking
but
about that too.
in
But no,
Adi's
no.
definition, according to Adi's definition, that's kind of mad. Like, like someone you know has is just you think it's someone else.
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. Kind of like
So
how Andy changed up,
Yeah,
last
that
year.
must be very scary, especially if it's your spouse. That is extremely scary, you know. And even worse if you have a kid. Doesn't matter whose it is, but you still have the kid. So, oh, I just clocked how mad that sounds. Context story, Aditya story,
yeah, yeah.
please. So yeah, um, yeah, but it could go either ways now. If this lady does have uh imposter syndrome, it's scary. If she doesn't, the man is an obsessive fellow, so
Exactly.
that is
So when
also.
you hear the story for the first time, you instantly think, so the guy, the man is the bad person, he's a villain or something, and he's doing some shady stuff. But when you consider this Capgras delusion, then you start to see another side of the story, like, oh, damn, so this could be possible too. And it
No, I
makes
still
sense.
believe the woman.
You believe who?
Isn't she the? I believe the woman more because
It's not about
it's.
believing, it's, I,
I mean, it's about
I
like
mean,
the
see, it's
narrator
it's
thing,
like
right?
a. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's a narrative, right?
yeah.
Now, according to the comment, there are two sides to it. There might be more,
There might
but
be
right
more.
now there's two. So you see it through someone's lens, right? You choose to believe one of the narratives. I am saying I believe the woman's
hey,
narrative.
this
I
is
might be completely wrong
no,
here,
no, no,
but
this
yeah.
is a fictional story. Let's not even like go
Yeah,
into like
Oh,
it's
someone
written,
getting
so it doesn't
offended.
matter.
I
But
thought it was.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
Okay.
concept that's interesting. The medication is the main important part where it like goes into two
Hmm.
separate parts. It could either be
Hmm.
the meds is for the woman to forget whatever, and like the story, it's narrated in such a way that she wants you to believe that the meds make her just do whatever he says, and you know like that. But with the
So
cap,
you're saying it's on the narration.
yeah, so then that's because she's narrating it, the woman is narrating it, so she has Capgras delusion, imposter syndrome, so she's
Yeah, yeah.
narrating her side of the story, so which makes it kind of cool,
I love that
interesting
concept,
story.
by the way. I
Yeah.
love the concept of an unfaithful narrator. Or like unfaithful as in like a story that's told. Like we're expected to believe it like as it's written because the text is given to us. But when you start questioning the credibility of the narrator and the text that's provided, then it opens up like a whole like different levels of understanding stories and perspectives. And yeah,
Yeah,
we
Okay.
could
I
be
know
here
what
all day doing
example you
that.
have in mind.
I'm thinking the same, but yeah.
What?
Joker.
Joker, okay.
Joker's one of the only like I mean Joker was a good one, but Taxi Driver. Have you guys watched Taxi Driver?
Baby Driver, I've seen.
Oh
I
man,
should. I know I should.
you should watch Taxi Driver. It's a masterpiece. It's like movies like Taxi
I'm pretty sure
Driver.
it is. It's De Niro, no?
Yeah, movies like Taxi. I mean, they've played with the same concept in many movies. Like Taxi Driver. There's Drive with Ryan Gosling, and recently Baby Driver. It's around the same, like not the same concept, but like it's kind of similar in a way that it tells the story of one guy and his perspective on the crooked world and Baby Driver was a pretty like crazy
Baby
ending as
Driver
well.
is such an entertaining
Yeah,
movie.
Edgar
Yeah.
Wright, bro, you can't go
It's
wrong.
Legend.
so good.
Edgar Wright, you can't
Such
go
a
wrong.
good film.
All right, yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
That
Imposter,
was
that was
my
a good story.
And who's next?
I don't know, Adi. Who is next? You tell.
Let me do one quick.
Pass the ball to someone.
Ball.
Yeah. Oh, we are around a campfire. Of course, we have a ball.
What ball? I don't know. What ball? Show.
I have the ball. See, in my hand.
Where did you get the ball
I
from?
have the ball, bro.
Where did you pull it out from? Your pants doesn't even have pockets, bro.
I put it behind.
Don't tell me.
You know there.
How do you know? This is just getting susser by the
I'm not.
Alright, Andy, you caught the ball. Now you have to say your story.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize how smooth that was. Okay. Should I?
Should you what, my friend?
Are you looking for a story now, bro?
Yes, bro.
No, I have it. I come on.
And what are you
guys.
looking at? You can't look up at the stars and come up with a story like.
I can. It's inspiration and everything. Just let me tell the story, okay?
Yeah.
The story is called "The Sinister Fourth Floor."
Damn.
Yeah. When I was living in a hostel during my 9th and 10th grade, there were 4 floors in our hostel and we were only 25 or 27 girls. The 4th floor remained empty, with only maids visiting once a month to clean it up. Previously, there had been an occasion where one very quiet and simple girl had tried to commit suicide from the 4th floor. But owing to stress, we didn't make much of it. Back then, I had the habit of waking up at around 3 or 4 a.m. and study until breakfast.
Bruh.
Isn't that weird?
ICSE.
Sicko. My roommate, on the other hand, would stay up till 2 or 3 a.m. and wake me up before she goes to bed. On one such night, my roommate woke me up and I saw that she had gone completely pale and her eyes were bloodshot red. I asked her what was wrong and she said nothing and slept off. I thought she must have had a fight with her boyfriend and went to study. I'm dating in school and shit.
Ninth
been
and
cool,
10th,
no?
bro. Come on. 9th and 10th
Must
was.
have been cool. Oh, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, whatever. I thought she must have had a fight with her boyfriend and went to study. But all the time that I was studying, I kept feeling that somebody was watching me. It made me so afraid that I closed my books and went off to sleep. The next morning, I asked her what was wrong and she curtly said, "Nothing. I gotta go, okay?" After that, she kept ignoring me, and when I finally confronted her, she told me the creepiest story I have ever heard. She told me that she was studying as per usual at around 12:30ish. The timing is creepy because the previous suicide also took place the same day. She decided to make coffee for herself, and on her way back to the room, she felt like somebody was following her. She turned around and saw me. She noticed I wasn't wearing spectacles or flip-flops or the small thread my mother tied around my hand. She didn't make much of it but asked me, "You're up earlier than usual?" And I responded with, "Yeah, let's go to the 4th floor's balcony." She asked me why I wanted to do that and I said it would be really fun and that I grabbed her by the hand and took her upstairs. Once we got there, she made a few comments about the weather and then I responded by saying a simple word: jump. She obviously got scared and worried and couldn't believe anything I was saying. And I kept insisting, "Jump, jump, jump." She claimed that I got pretty aggressive, at which point she went inside and came back to the dorm, only to find me fast asleep in my room. Her bloodshot eyes made a lot more sense to me then. The end. Written by Yagyanika Gehlot. True story.
Damn. Like, I never understood, like, bloodshot eyes. Like, what would they look like?
It's like you didn't sleep for 24 hours. That's
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember the time when we shot City of Scars? That was a long shoot. So,
Yeah.
bloodshot
Oh,
bloodshot
yeah.
red eyes. Yeah. We don't even have City of Scars to release, bro.
I will check my Instagram archives, but
we
we
probably
will
have it somewhere.
get copyright strike.
That
So-
was a beautiful short film
In a way, it
To
was
say the
Lowlife's
least.
first ever production.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Adi, don't say CNG. Let's not talk about CNG.
Hey, CNG absolutely was the first.
Fat
but,
kid with the bars. I ain't talking about Mars. Oh shit.
Yeah, what were you saying, Anand, before that?
Yeah, this thing. Do you guys believe in possessions? What's your take on it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a PS4 and like
Oh my
and a
god,
watch. I always wanted a G-Shock
bro.
watch. You know, yeah. Someday I might like get a car as well.
Adi,
Yeah.
possessions. What's your take?
Do you think I believe it, bro?
No, but again, this is not okay. Possessions is the. I was getting to a general point, and then I thought, but fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I mean, this woman, she saw a figure, okay, and it wasn't her body possessed. It was just a spirit of sorts. That's when, like, that would really screw me up. If let's say tomorrow one of you was acting weird, and the same thing happened, jump, jump, jump. I would be like, okay, first of all, I would be like, okay, this is normal. But if it wasn't, I would be like, oh shit, whatever. I would go down if I found you asleep on your bed. That would really screw me up. I would be like, shit.
What if, bro?
Yeah.
There should be a story where like you see me and I'm like jump, 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 and you're like nah, get lost, and then you go back to my room and you see the ghost sleeping.
Oh, true.
That would be crazy.
That would make more
I'll
sense.
be like, hey, yo, chal ut, we have to go to college. That would be something. A
But
ghost
again-
studying theater, yes, please. That would be something.
I mean, at least she didn't jump, or like nothing happened. No,
Thankfully.
So according to the story, the previous one jumped because the spirit told her
No,
to
no,
jump.
no, no, no.
oh
So the
shit!
Oh,
Oh shit! Maybe, bro.
That's what I thought. I mean, I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, good.
Adi, you're a big brain,
Hey, thanks, bro.
Oh
Jesus.
damn, yeah, that could be.
I didn't even think of that.
Bro, it's girls' hostel, bro. Mad shit happens. Who knows?
What?
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 How do you know?
I don't. That's what. It's like the unknown, bro. The girls'
It's
hostel
like
is
the
this.
unknown.
It's like the girls' washroom, bro. Like, what happens in there? We don't know.
Boys' washroom
Should
is
we-
equally happening, bro.
Should we
Don't
should we
even-
should we invite a female guest just for one
Oh, we
episode,
should.
just to ask
Inclusivity
about
and
these kind of
everything, bro.
questions?
Come on.
What happens in a girls' hostel?
Oh
What
no, I don't
happens?
think they would be comfortable sharing.
Yes.
If they are, then great content. But yeah, we lack a female perspective on things. So yeah, we should have a female guest.
And he's talking like he has a trained sniper on him.
Yeah.
No, I mean no, but yeah, for real though, too much testosterone. But it's okay.
Someday.
Someday.
But yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
a very cool thing. You know how, like, imagine that hostel is just haunted, and there's just one
Yeah.
ghost that's just convincing the kids to jump. You know, the
I
spirit
think-
of
That's
ICAC
mad.
I think
itself.
every hostel has a story, has a personal ghost.
Oh, can I tell you my hostel story?
Tell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be fun.
this is in the month of August 2017. Okay.
Okay.
I had just left home. I was 15 years old and I was struggling with, just surviving without my parents. Initially, I thought it would be very cool, but I got homesick really quick. Okay, but this is my second night in the hostel. My college was built in the late 1800s. Okay, or maybe the early 1900s. Very old, definitely more
How
than
can you
100
be?
years old.
What is that time gap, time space?
What do you mean? I don't remember it like they had a thing.
Wait,
But
is
yeah,
this
it's
KV?
quite old. It's not KV. KV is
Then-
school.
Then
I'm
then-
talking about beep the name, SP College Pune. So do we have to beep the name? We don't.
Nah, shout out, bro.
Anyway, this is where I studied junior college. Okay, and the hostel was very old. So was the college, and it was like tiny rooms and everything. I was like, okay, whatever. It'll be a good experience. So second night, I'm struggling to sleep because I'm just
Homesick.
reconsidering the whole thing. And there was a window in my room which opened to the school campus, and it was very close. Okay, and the school was also very old, like a stone se bana hua building, very old. And the door is closed. The window is closed, and I could hear chun, chun, chun. Okay, at like, this is, I'm talking 11:30 or 12 in the night. Okay, this is too late for a primary girls' school to be having dance rehearsal. So I'm like, okay, this just must be my brain cooking up things. I will just, chill for a bit. It started again. Chun, chun, chun. And it was always thrice. It spooked me out. I was like, should I open the window or should I not? I tried to open the window. I touched the window and I hear it again. This time a little louder. Like chun, chun, chun. I'm like, oh shit. Let me just go to sleep. I went to sleep and that's it.
So was this the beginning of like college, when you joined college?
This is the first week of college, yes.
Yeah.
This is my second night
Yeah.
in the hostel.
I
I asked other people who were awake at the time.
Mhm.
They said they couldn't hear it. But I have never had a thing where I've heard sounds that aren't there or seen something that isn't there. So, yeah.
But how do you know
How do I know what?
that you've seen something that isn't there?
That's what I haven't seen anything that isn't there.
What if Adi and I just figments of your imagination,
That
And
I
you're-
think of always.
and you're just on a podcast episode by yourself?
By myself. Yeah, that is quite a scary thought. Like I said, it's one of my biggest fears. Lonely. Lonely, I said. Fucking alone was what I meant. In the first episode, yeah. I got a little
Chun chun
nervous.
chun, bro. You were 15. Was it like some Chandramukhi influence?
Probably, bro. But again, the whole Chandramukhi and Bhool Bhulaiya thing was old by that time.
Bro, to be honest, Bhool Bhulaiya, like they completely ruined the essence of the horror behind it. Like,
Yeah,
you know-
maybe like I wouldn't know because I saw the original after I saw the Hindi remake. Okay, it
which
was
is
a
the
funny
original?
movie,
Which is the
whatever.
original according to you?
I think it's
the
that
Malayalam,
Telugu
no?
movie, right?
Everyone says it's Malayalam.
Chandramukhi.
Everyone says it's
Is
Mani
it?
Chittatalam in Malayalam.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't know, like,
Yeah, it is.
again, that's what. So there can be a fact check, but like,
Mm.
Mani Chittatalam is a good movie. The other, like, apparently Chandramukhi is what? Chandramukhi is the Hindi one?
No, Chandramukhi is the Telugu one. Telugu
Telugu or
and
Tamil?
I don't know. I don't want
I
to
think
be
it's
wrong
Tamil, bro.
about this.
But like that
I
was,
had seen the Telugu version of
Hmm.
Bhool Bhulaiya. That I'm sure of.
Yeah, but Bhool
And that
Bhulaiya
was
was just
way
a,
scarier than.
yeah, Bhool Bhulaiya was just a Akshay Kumar flick, bro. It was.
The last 10 minutes were scary, bro. Vidya Balan is a good actress, so the last bit was spooky. But yeah, otherwise it was, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying I'm 80% sure that it was a senior's prank. I mean, you're in a hostel and you were new.
No. It couldn't have been at all.
I mean, it is
couldn't
definitely
have been.
possible though.
I mean, okay, to be honest, that's such
See-
a dead prank.
I
Like,
mean, it's
Yeah, bro, I'll
it's an
tell you,
inside
I'll
joke.
tell you one prank they pulled on us. It was crazy. I have this habit of having earphones all the time, right?
uh-huh.
So this once, our bathroom was a little further away from our rooms and shit, so we had to take our buckets and go and shit every day. So I was coming back one day, I was playing some song, and these three guys just standing like this in Savdhan. Okay, I was like, oh shit, national anthem. And I just stood there for like a minute and a half, and they started laughing. They're like, hey bro, we're just kidding. And shit. I was like, hey, that's a good prank.
you
Yeah,
didn't
so-
remove the
But,
earphones
like,
immediately.
No, you're not supposed to move. I don't want to be. I'm not looking
Just
to
remove
get
the
beaten up,
earphones and be
bro.
like, yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, but I was like, this is a little too long, And then yeah, but I made friends with them later. That was one good thing about that hostel. No bullying, no ragging. It was just like,
It's like university, right?
Let's get him bleeped.
yeah, doesn't have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very people friendly.
Alright.
In it,
Yeah,
Not
I
an
don't
ad.
think I want to talk about on this podcast. Please.
why
bleep it.
horror stories part? I mean, it's always nice
Okay,
to
now
talk about.
now it is getting deep. Come on.
Yeah, bleep it. But yeah, see, you have a general sense of direction, right? Of sound. and outside the window was, and I was on the first floor. So niche there's a good 10-15 feet gap, and yeah, just across that is the wall, and there's the school,
Hey, yo,
which I had the
I have another
proper
theory.
view to since I was on the first floor.
I have
Yeah,
another theory. What if
tell me.
it was a cow?
The cowbell doesn't go chun chun, my friend.
Hey, yo, there are some fancy
Yeah.
cowbells though.
Okay,
You know those
okay,
ones on the
okay.
horns and stuff?
College campus,
Yeah.
in literally the middle of Pune. It's I've never seen a cow there.
Okay.
Come on, that's not a. All the cows are.
I'm waiting for punchline, but okay.
There is no punchline.
There is no
I'm gonna get
punchline.
punched after this.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, man. But the hostel in general was a very creepy vibe because I remember during Diwali everyone went home. I didn't because I had play rehearsals. So literally in my entire wing of 10 rooms, I was the
Hey,
only one,
nice,
and there was
respect.
no lights and shit. It was so scary. It was too scary, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, those 2 years now, if you give me the choice now, I will not go back to that college. And if I do, I will definitely not live in that hostel. Because the walk, right, from Students' Hall, which was our practice thing, rehearsal thing, from there to my hostel was a good 800-meter walk. And it's very dark. All old buildings and shit. It was very spooky. But yeah, this was the only experience I had there.
That's nice. So we
Thankfully.
got some memoiristic stories on the podcast as well. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. It's my turn now, right?
It is
Yep.
what it
It
Yeah,
is,
it
huh?
is. It is.
So what I'm gonna do
Please.
is I can, like, okay, let's see how we go. Let me start with the first story. I can give you a smaller second story as well, like pretty relatively short. But okay, I'll give you one story.
Scare us, Siddharth.
I'm not gonna say the name because, like, keep the effect. Ready? You guys ready?
Yes.
I have my own room in the house, but I'm terrified of sleeping alone. I'm always afraid of the things in the dark, and I always think that something's moving in my bedroom. Some dark, shadowy figure. I keep hearing like clangs and random things moving in my room, and I don't have the guts to get up out of bed, turn my light on, and see what it is. I also have a dog. His name is Bruno. He's my best friend, and he always makes sure that I'm okay. I can tell he senses when I'm afraid. Someone said that dogs can sense ghosts and spirits. So, and because I love him, I have him in my room. He tends to sleep on the bed with me sometimes, and sometimes under the bed. Recently, he's been sleeping under the bed quite a lot because he's been shedding. And every time I feel scared, I dangle my arm on the side of the bed and I wait for him. And he licks my hand and I know that he's there. This continued for weeks, and it was great knowing that there was someone who was right there in my room to take care of me. One day, in the night, I heard something move and something thump. I could hear heavy breathing, but I thought that was just my heart thumping and my own breath. Why am I so scared? What is there to be scared of? I dangled my arm and I waited for a lick. There was nothing at first, and I tapped on the floor to get my dog's attention. Still nothing. Bruno? I asked. And suddenly I felt a lick, and I breathed a huge sigh of relief, and I'm like, okay, he's here at least. And I managed to go to sleep. The next morning I woke up, adjusted my eyes, sat up in bed, and saw the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Bruno was sprawled across my bedroom floor, blood everywhere. His eyeballs were ripped out, and there was his guts all over the floor. He had been massacred. I was too weak to scream, to cry, to do anything. But all I could do was look up on the wall where it was written in blood, I can lick too. The end.
Nice.
Shit.
You should have written, do you spit or swallow?
Ah, bro. What? How did that? What is
One
that
second,
the first thing?
Did you write this one?
No, it's a story that I've like heard someone like tell me long back, which I've written and modified a little bit. Yeah.
It's a good story, man. It's a good story. I didn't think of the blood angle. Like I knew Bruno would die, but
Yeah.
blood wala sahi tha. I can lick too.
So you think it's a person?
It would be like creepier if it's a person. Like
No,
just
a
because I'll tell you
person-
why.
You know a person can write. If it
See, no,
wasn't
no,
a person, that would be
No, I'll tell you why.
creepier.
Okay. Yeah, this story, like, it just ends with not like there is the original story, but the one I've narrated just now is the one that I have like added some masala to and presented to you. So in my masala version, I've constantly mentioned that there was clanging and thumping and things moving around like before as well, right? So can you imagine someone like in her room, like it's from a female perspective, in her room, like for weeks, like this one person who's just living in like in their house, and he's always moving around in the night, and she's suspicious
Yeah.
that it is something, you know. And in the end, this dude is like just chilling under the bed, and he licks her hand or something. Again, it can be up to you if you want to not imagine it as a human, but like thinking of like a living human being who is just sitting there is weirder than a spirit, because like a spirit or like a ghost or like some kind of
Definitely.
demon monster is like they just want to mess with you or kill you or eat you or whatever. But a human being, like just there, is really weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, demon monster I'm not sure of, but spirits and shit definitely. I would prefer being
Can a
haunted by a
spirit-
spirit than
Can a spirit kill you though? Like rip you apart, like make physical contact? This is
I
one.
don't think so.
That's what in
I
many
think-
movies. In many movies,
Yeah.
spirits take the form of like possessing, or like they possess or they mess around. They chuck the furniture across the room. That's all they can do. But like, can a spirit, something that like exists between the physical and the spiritual realm, physically do damage? Because then that's too OP, my guy. Like,
I mean, I'm
spirit can
pretty
just-
sure they do. You know what I think? I think the only like they can't directly touch you or your body, but they can control things around you. So they can't control living beings unless they
Yeah.
possess them and physically do
exactly.
But
Yeah.
I think apart from humans, they can control all objects and shit, which is why you'll see a curtain is randomly
Yeah.
going off and things. So it's like, what do you call it? Telekinesis?
Why do you
Is
think
it?
they do that though? Do you think do you think it's just to mess with the person?
100%. 100%. Because
Hmm.
these things, right? I mean,
So that means
this whole
in a more light-hearted way, that means
They're trying to
spirits
have
have the
fun.
spirits have the best sense of humor, because they just know how to perfectly mess with you.
No, I don't. I'm not sure about that one, Ra.
Like if there's a
I don't-
ghost,
I'm not
if there's a
sure.
ghost that does not wait, if there's a ghost or spirit that doesn't reveal itself, or doesn't do any physical damage to you, but all it does is torments you by messing up your environment and completely like putting you into a point of psychosis, that's an intelligent or like hilarious prankster of a spirit, bro.
I
You
agree. I mean, have you seen those exorcism movies? Just remove all the spooky, spooky music and put some funny music on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be hilarious,
yeah.
bro. You'll die laughing.
Oh yeah, that's an idea. Put a copyright on that shit right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Put a
like,
copyright shit.
would you rather be instantly like killed by like brutally murdered by some kind of monster / spirit, or like be tormented for like months and or maybe even years and you live until you're driven to a point of psychosis where you can't even, like, you don't know what is real, what is real and what isn't, you know. And it's just like everyone
See.
thinks you're crazy. It's like those, like, it's in cartoons as well. No, it's like the Phineas and Ferb thing, bro. Like where she comes and she's like, "Mom, look," like they're building something, but then every time she looks, there's nothing there.
It's gone. Yeah.
You know. And if a
I
ghost is
love
doing that to
that.
one person, if a ghost is doing that for one person for his whole life, can you imagine the torture?
Yeah.
Like,
I think I've seen a movie like that. I don't remember, but I think I've seen a movie like that. It's good, but the thing is, right? A ghost has to be super vengeful for them
To
to
become
do
a
that to
ghost.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there has to be um a solid reason for them to, come back to the human world. Like they hate you basically. Okay. So sooner or later they are going to screw you up. So I would prefer a quicker one moment death.
Oh yeah,
Like
for
if you're
sure.
talking like a demon,
Mhm.
you,
Just end
you
me.
will feel pain, but it's only going to be for 2 seconds, and that's
Just end
fine.
me, yeah. Like, I'd
Yeah.
rather not do this thing where you mess with me. But like, who's setting the rules for ghosts, bro? Like that they have to have some vengeful to come back. They can just come back to mess around, you know? Like,
Yeah,
ima-
Bhutnath.
But
No,
Bhutnath
in
again, the
Bhutnath
story,
there
like
is
he had
rules,
he
though.
had to like make it right with his son and all. No,
Yeah, so he had to like
something.
take
Not in the
permissions and
second
stuff.
part. Second part, he was just screwing around with politicians.
We
and
will
he
not
was
talk about the
trying
second
to
part
develop
because
Dharavi.
the second part is not canon. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. Bhutnath
Second part is
1
not what?
canon. Bhutnath 1 is OP, and it is
Oh, bro, Banku Bhaiya, bro.
Banku,
What do you
bro.
mean?
What
Banku
what a
Bhaiya was
movie.
my spirit animal when I was a kid, yaar. it was crazy. Yeah. Tiffin mein kya hai? That's see those kind of things. He's just changing whatever food he has in the lunchbox. Do you remember that scene?
Oh yeah.
The
I and
principal.
Oh
I
yeah,
He's
remember
yeah,
like,
him.
I'm
I
gonna
remember
take
him.
your lunch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember him eating like parathas and all. Like,
Yeah.
and the mom would just keep making, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
That scene.
those kind of things are cool.
Yeah.
Those kind of things are really cool. So I want to believe that there are good spirits. Like if something super cool just randomly happens to you. Let's say you're playing FIFA, and the margins are in your favor suddenly from like a 4-0 loss, you convert it into a 5-4 or something. It would be crazy if a spirit is helping you.
Bro, of all the things
Yeah,
you
how
could have
did you
said,
bring
of all
FIFA into this?
of all the
How?
examples in the world of how a friendly ghost could help you, you said FIFA, my guy.
Yeah, because it's not a physical thing in it. It's a
Bro,
thing
sit
that's
right an
happening
exam. You
to
can
you.
have a
It's like
ghost
a-
just look around, get answers, and tell you.
Yeah,
You know,
programmed.
your
Nahi,
ghost can help you
that's
fly,
immoral,
maybe.
yaar. That's I don't know.
really,
I don't know.
bro. So
Immoral.
I have
basically,
legit not copied
so Andy,
in my
basically,
exams.
you explained a cheat, a hack, some
Life hack,
no, a
literally.
One second.
little game hack,
Okay.
bro.
Which is why the reason I gave was FIFA.
Yeah,
Now you're gonna be pundits here and you're gonna tell me that that's also not moral.
You could do
that's
so
immoral.
much more, bhai.
That is also immoral.
Oh,
Like,
I'm giving an example.
then
Why
do
was that the
better.
first thing in your head?
I don't know, because I see your face. So,
What?
I'm like.
Oh, are you
yes.
threatened by my FIFA skills? Is that why? Say it.
No, I enjoy
You are.
you
Oh, that's
raging.
why. Oh, that's
I
why.
enjoy you
He's looking at
raging,
me like,
that's why.
finally, I can have a way to beat this guy. Just
Nah,
get the
man.
spirit of like.
Don't talk like I haven't beaten you, okay? Don't even.
You have, yeah, you
Do
have. You don't
not
need no
even.
spirit, bro. So stop. Let's leave FIFA.
Yeah,
FIFA
I could
in-
use one spirit if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Arey, old monk re. What else?
What is
That
that?
was funnier in my head.
It
That was funnier
probably
in my
was,
head.
yeah.
I drink orange juice.
Screwdriver.
So yeah, bro.
Cosmopolitan.
I will just say this for
Long
our
Island
listeners. I'll just say this for our listeners, if we still have listeners by the end of this episode.
Oh, by the way,
I
our views
doubt
are.
it.
Never mind.
Don't say it here, dude. No, we have hella
Our
views.
business is booming, bro.
We have hella views.
We have people tuning in from San Jose, in California, and from Texas. So
Crazy.
yeah.
Yee-Haw. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was.
Fuck, bro, you.
No, 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 no. Adi,
I've
Adi, Adi,
never
Adi, Adi,
seen
Adi,
any.
Adi,
No,
Adi.
no, no, Adi, do
Adi,
not,
Adi,
do not
Adi,
cut this
I,
out.
Adi,
I'm
I will
not.
Adi,
GPay
do
you.
not cut this
Adi,
out.
I will GPay you money, please. I
Ah,
beg.
no, no,
listening.
no, no,
I'm
no,
I
listening.
beg,
no,
I
no.
beg. I have
Adi,
never,
Adi,
bro. I have
seriously?
never asked you
Sell
to
out?
edit anything. I have never asked you to edit anything out.
Yeah.
I'm always 100, but not this, bro. I don't
Adi,
know what
Adi,
this
keep
was.
it in. Adi, please keep
Please,
it in.
no. Adi,
Please keep
please.
it in.
Adi, please.
I will GP you 10 rupees more than whatever he does.
Bro,
Please keep
5
it
people
in.
like me in this world and they're listening to this podcast. Nah, I
It's
can't.
funny, bro. It was very funny.
Bro, no. Please.
Yee-Haw.
What? 5 people,
Oh
bro.
no.
5 people. What's it?
Oh no.
I said Texas and man just said Yee-Haw.
Bro, nah. Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm
man.
on a mad one. Alright, what I was saying was
Mhm.
for our listeners at home, if they are spooked,
Steakhouses.
if in any way they are spooked by the stories we're saying, or like any kind of movies they watch, or any kind of stories they read, I would like to say this one quote which has like stayed with me for a long time. It's very simple, but it's very effective. In this world, if evil exists, so does goodness. You know, if there is a hell, or if there is the concept of like demons, you know, there is a god, or there is some kind of natural good power that watches over us. Call it luck, or call it just an energy, or call it any kind of god. But if there is something that is there in the shadows, there's something that's there in the light. That's a quote. I said that, by the way. Yeah, that's
Welcome
me.
to holistic
Yeah.
education
That's
class.
me.
Today we
Bro,
will
no,
be
no, no.
learning
I said that.
interpersonal
No,
skills.
that was really cool.
Okay.
Nah, shut up. That was really cool. Don't even. Bro, what I just said was really cool.
It's what you. It's
Come
the,
on, come on.
It's
That was
so
pretty cool.
cliche. I mean, I agree with it. Not that I don't, but it's
Okay,
like
bro.
I've heard it
I'm
so
sorry,
many
bro.
times.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just out here trying to, put a blanket on the listeners.
Oh yeah, I mean,
In
for
case.
the 2 people who have been living under a rock, that's a very enlightening statement. No, but I believe in it though. Like, all jokes aside, it's a
Yes.
yeah. But
Please
it's
put
weird
all jokes
because-
aside, Anand.
Yee-Haw.
Nah, bro. What have I done? I messed up there.
So, yeah, I guess that's it. That's it.
That's
That-
that's a great
That's
way to
it.
end it
That
off.
is it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4 of the Untitled Campfire project. We shall see you next Saturday. Till then, stay spooky.
Take
Peace.
care and peace.